Welcome back to some Ratchet Clank content. These past few days, I've been trying to look for the Ratchet Clank comic book at local bookstores and comic book stores. Unfortunately, I was unable to find a copy because apparently it's been discontinued. These huge comic book stores where they sell a bunch of old comics books don't even have it. However, I went to this one bookstore where they have computers and all. Just for the heck of it, I typed Ratchet Clank to see if they have the comic book by any chance, and noticed something that I wasn't expecting at all. It mentioned Ratchet Clank Movie, the novel, to be released. That's pretty awesome news, guys. So for this video, I'll quickly discuss about it and hopefully you enjoy. Thanks. So I never would have thought that a novel based on the Ratchet Clank movie would ever get released. A book which focuses on what's gonna happen in the movie. Technically, books in general are very detailed compared to movies. Books are basically the original source of information, original source of material, should I say. And movies tend to kind of use only elements from the book, making fans a bit upset in general. Now, if we think about it, the book might be based more on the PS4 game perhaps? Why? Because the book can include every single possible detail that isn't included in the movie. Okay. Now, some of you might think that just because I went to a bookstore and saw Ratchet Clank novel on the computer doesn't mean that it's 100% real or confirmed. However, after going on Amazon to look for the comic book, I stumbled upon Ratchet Clank movie novel yet again. No picture, but the title is still interesting. Apparently, it is priced at $5.99 US and is set to release before the movie, on February 23rd, 2016. Now this might be a placeholder date, because I would think that the book would get released after the movie. Moving on, here's a summary of the book according to Amazon. When the evil alien Drek decides to destroy every planet in the Solana galaxy, the Galactic Rangers turn to two unlikely heroes for assistance: Ratchet, a rare lawbax who works as a mechanic, and Clank, a cast-off robot from Drek's own forces. Can they work together to stop Drek and save the galaxy? Now, judging by this summary, it sounds pretty legit, don't you think? Anyways, for the price, it's very cheap. After scrolling through the Amazon page, the book is supposed to have 144 pages, kind of short for a novel I find, but it can depend on the font. How long is the movie gonna be anyways? We don't know yet. Now, the book is supposed to aim towards a young audience between ages 7 to 10. So the book is pretty much super kid-friendly, and it might not include rude humor. Well, it might. It's Ratchet & Clank we're talking about. They might include it, but they won't be that obvious to kids. But we never know. All this might turn out false one day. The book is being published by Scholastic. Their books basically aim towards an audience between ages 7 to 10 and 11 to 13. Perhaps this whole idea of a novel is just a placeholder on Amazon and we might really get a novel one day, but not based on what we currently see on Amazon. So, do you guys believe what's posted on Amazon? If this so-called Ratchet & Clank movie, the novel, is real, would you buy it or just be like, meh, I'm good with the movie and the game? Do you find that 144 pages is too short and perhaps predicts the length of the movie? I feel like the book is kind of short. I would expect the book to be at least 200 pages to 250 pages. We know that Ratchet visits plenty of planets, and fitting all of that into only 144 pages is, I don't know, too fast-paced? Well, the book is aimed for kids pretty much, and maybe that's why they'll make it short and sweet. So tell me what you think in the comment section below. And if you enjoy Ratchet & Clank content, it'd be awesome of you guys to subscribe. Thanks, until next time.